that was a devastating blow economically. That definitely just put this game. It swung the pendulum over into defeat's favor. With this gold base, his income is substantially higher, 1700-ish, or 1600 to 700. And again, finally getting that orbital command on that natural, so that's a plus definitely. But still, just terribly behind right now in economy. Not going to be able to last too much longer. Probably wants to make her move now. Maybe do some drops, thin out the probe line a little bit,
Just gonna
or
move
just do
out.
anything. But gonna move out here.
That's
Lot
that's
of
10 Vikings,
Vikings. Lot of
and that's
Vikings.
enough. More 12 now to be able to take out. That's enough to be able to take out these colossi incredibly fast. And there's really not much of a ground army once the colossi are dead. Just a few stalkers, and the tank should be able to take care of that pretty easily. Not using all of her Vikings initially. Finally pulling out all those Vikings, taking out one colossi. Can she take out another one? Nope. Pulls back right before it dies. Bum rushing those cannons with Marines, definitely not a good choice. Lifting up and pulling back, a little bit unnecessary there. Still quite useful. Now exposing the tanks and the Zealots with the charge could have done a lot of damage to those tanks. Instead pulling back, don't think that was the best decision. And now the tanks are going to be able to push forward, take out these cannons, and that's going to make it safe for the Marines to push in, deal with the gateway units, along with the tanks, and then let the Vikings do their thing versus the Colossi.
I actually really like this photon placement. I'm not generally a fan of static defenses. I use them as rarely as possible. I mean, obviously they have their purpose, but they're basically stopping. Like those Vikings could have gone in and probably got a few free shots on those Colossus. But never mind that, we see defeat just going for broke here. Gonna attack right into this completely, almost naked natural. Gonna take out this third expansion again, perhaps. Nope, gonna go for the SCV line, killing pretty much every SCV, working through them in the natural, killing one Rack's gonna take out this expansion, did not get the cancel on that, and they're just gonna pull back out. But in response now, Deline Bay is gonna work on this third gold, so it's looking like a bit of a base race might come out of this.
I really don't agree with this decision by Defeat. Defeat does have the superior army size, and really should have pulled back and flanked the Delinbe's army. Then he would have had a completely free reign. That would have been game right there. Instead, going for the base race, where he, even though Defeat does have quite an advantage, his victory is no longer guaranteed by the fact that he's going for this base race. And I really don't think that's the wisest choice. Forcing him to put down all these cannons, and that's really not the position you want to be in. Although it looks like it's not going to make any kind of difference. Delinbe is losing all of her production, all of her supply, and it looks like that's pretty much going to be game. As soon as that army pulls back around to deal with the Linbeis, the game will have been won.
Yeah, it needs to land these Vikings. No reason not to. They're kind of just absorbing photon cannon fire there. Finally landing them there. Defeat's army is on its way back now. Gonna work through it single file, and that will definitely be game. Did smartly leave some units back to clean up some stuff at the home base, but it looks like Deline Bay is going to be eliminated from the ASCWeekly number 5 in the round of 16. Definitely an interesting game there. Unfortunately, not as good a performance as last week, but still, thank you very much, Deline Bay, for showing up. We appreciate it.
Only she had gotten some coaching.
If only she'd gotten some coaching from Celtic.
Oh, so disappointing.
In regards to coaching, God, I feel like a whore. But it's okay because I am a bit of a whore. Go to ASCWeekly.com. Click on the coaching page. All right, we have Eon and Formica ready to go. We've casted Formica before.
This is round of 8.
This is round of 8, I believe. So let's go ahead and cast xEONx and Formica.
Whoops, that's not what I meant to do.
Oh crap! I accepted. Never mind.
Where be you, Eon? Where be you? I'm an English major.
Is he not in the chat?
He is. I saw him earlier.
There he
I
is.
just can't find where there he is. He's in a game.
He has a game ready.
Oh, alright.
Wait. I told him to let us create. So he'll be out of the game in a sec. So we have xEONx versus, and we have casted Formica before. I don't know what either of these players are, though. I just don't remember. My memory's not that good.
Okay, are they out? Okay, here we go. I'm inviting him. Who is it? Who is he going up against?
Formica.
Oh my god.
Formica.
That player is already in a game.
What? What?
Player's already been invited to a game.
Maybe he's still in that lobby with that.
No, he's in the little green dot and not the little green swirly. I think he just needs to.
I just suggested him.
Okay.
Did that work?
No. I think he might just have that little invite box up and like hasn't pressed any buttons yet.
That's possible. I just asked him.
There we go.
All right. So he is no, can't be. Why Protoss versus Protoss? Why? Oh my God! I just what is wrong? What is wrong with our luck? It's okay though. I'll just let Zelson talk the whole time. It'll be fine. All right, I'm ready whenever you are, and the players.
Hey
are.
guys, if the stream is lagging for you, you know what you can do? Put it on the lower res, because the chances are you're running out of resolution that your internet can't support.
That's a good point. If it still lags at the lower resolutions, obviously that's a problem on our end. And again, this is the first time we're streaming with Justin TV. Thank you very much to the people over at Justin TV. Very, very nice folk. Very, very nice folk, actually. I've been tossing some emails back and forth with those guys, and they've been super, super cool and accommodating with a great platform. So, of course, you know, there might be a few bugs to work out. I might just be streaming at too high a resolution. God knows. We'll see.
I think I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with this game. Since it's a PvP, I'm gonna go into the analysis of each individual build.
Cool, and we are here in the round of 8 of the AS Weekly number 5. We have the pretty purple Protoss, Eon. I'm not going to say xEONx every time. He's just Eon, a veteran of the AS Weekly tournaments here in the Bronze and Silver Division, and he is going up against the yellow Protoss, Formica, another veteran of the AS Weekly tournaments. Glad to see that we keep having repeat visitors, repeat players coming into the tournament, so that's nice to see. Very kind of early scout out here by Formica. Doesn't even have a pylon down yet. I don't see a reason to do this on Zelnaga Caverns. Do you, Zelson?
Sorry, what? People have been talking to me and they need to stop.
Stop talking to Zeltsum. He wants to be a hermit. Oh, Formica. I know what you're doing, Formica.
Oh, Korean 4-gate.
So early. And he's gonna hide it over here. And Formica's like GLHF, and he's like, oh, you just wait, what? Wait, no, where you go? Okay, he's hiding it over here.
Don't show your probe, Formica. Oh, now Formica's in a position where he can actually kind of pretty easily get scouted. He needs to stay in that top corner, where it's less likely that a building will be able to spot that little thing.
Yeah, buildings generally get placed around here, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully for Formica. It will not get scouted. Formica. So you're thinking a Korean 4-gate?
I'm thinking Korean 4-gate, assuming he knows how to execute it.
Can you maybe quickly describe a Korean 4-gate?
Korean 4-gate is when you cut a shitload of probe. I was going cannon rush.
Alright, that's what yeah. Dropping the Forge, I imagine. Yeah, Forge going down. Not being scouted, of course. There's a little probe duel here. Let's see who wins. Yeah, Eon's
you know, I actually was kind of excited because I was like, no way. Does someone in bronze or silver know how to do a Korean 4-gate? That would be like intense.
And then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking Smurf. And yeah, no, Eon has no idea what's going on just yet. Unfortunately, I'm gonna use my V key, which I learned about last week. Very, very cool. Thank you. I think it was Sleeper Cells that taught me that, if I'm not mistaken. And dropping down his first pylon, photon cannon. Interesting. And it gets scouted. Eon's like, oh no, send all probes. Not a bad idea. He's gonna drop another pylon here, and maybe another cannon.
Well, that is the correct response from xEONx. Pulling probes did pull a few too many. But when that happens, really, it's dumb to wait for your zealot to get out, especially if it gets stuck in pylons. Pulling probes is definitely the right response because your opponent is going to be way behind. He does really need to take care of that probe, though. That's going to be the biggest thing, is killing that stupid probe. But the pylons are pretty important to take down.
Yeah, Formica just abandoning this altogether. Probably wants to cancel this pylon before it gets taken out, or it's just going to be a wasted 100 minerals, and it does complete, so that's going to be a little bit of a waste. Not going to be able to do anything else with that. This Zelt's going to go clean up that pylon, so let's see how Formica is going to follow this up, cannoning up his wall a little bit.
That's definitely necessary. He should probably either wall off completely or put cannons in his mineral line instead. Because as it is, zealots can run by. If you get enough zealots, like 4 or 5, you can just run by. Looks like he's going to continue trying to cannon rush, though, or perhaps just waiting for an opportunity to be able to warp into the high ground, although that won't happen for a while since he's just now getting his first gateway up. And xEONx is supply blocked, which is never good. No probes on gas, which means it looks like we're going to be seeing quite a few zealots from xEONx. Probably needs to throw up a couple more gateways too.
This is gonna be an interesting turnout. I'm just waiting to see. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm just waiting to see how badly Eon will raffle stomp Formica for having. He wasted a lot of time, a lot of minerals. His build got completely messed up, whereas Eon had some delayed mining time, but really wasn't put that far behind. He didn't have any losses, not a single probe death or anything. Of course, I mean, any game that goes on longer than like 5 minutes, there's going to be a lot of decisions to be made, and in Bronze and Silver, a lot of decisions to be made wrong. So I feel like this is definitely Eon's game to what's the expression, to lose or to win?
It's Eon's game to win or lose, I say.
Win or lose, alright, so...
that's just what I say. I don't know what the real expression is, but screw real expressions. I make my own expression.
Totally.
Like, Formica's about as hot as a bowl of potatoes that is really hot. That's my favorite expression.
We do have another forward pylon right here from Formica, which is... let's see if... yeah, it is within vision of Eon, so he knows about it. Probably going to want to go and clean that up any second. There it is. 2 zealots and a sentry going out to clean that up. No warping into his base.
Oh, and Formica going into a DT rush. It's not a rush anymore, but going for DTs now, it looks like. That is disappointing.
When in doubt, DT.
Oh no, my cheese didn't work. I'd better cheese some more.
Hey, let me just adjust this volume just a tad, because my ears hurt. Which is fine. Yelling is great. Makes me excited anyway.
And oh my god,
we
expanding
do have an expo
to the bottom third. So like triple cheese from Formica.
And
like okay, like this is like Formica's special 3 cheese blend. You know.
3 cheese blend coming out from Formica. We have some Swiss. We have some maybe some American. And some, I don't know, that DT or cannon is very smelly, so it's probably blue.
We've got Swiss cheese. That's the cannon rush, as that came out of Europe. We've got the American cheese, since that's the DT cheese, and then we've got the American cheese. That's the Ninja expand, and the Korean cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese Korea has, but I don't know. Pick a kind of cheese from Korea, and then that's the DT. That came out of Korea.
I was actually told, and I have no way to confirm this, but I was actually told that Asian people do not eat as many dairy products as we do in North America or Europe, especially cheese. Of course, I could be completely off on this, but apparently, like foreigners, like North Americans, smell like dairy products. I don't know if someone was just fucking with me, but anyway, there you have it. Some unconfirmed trivia for you.
I can't
someone go Wikipedia that right now.
There's a robo out, and Eon has an observer in Formica's base, sees the Dark Shrine,
sitting
and
on
is
top
not
of the
making
Dark
dirty.
Shrine.
another observer on the way out. I was waiting for that. I was wondering when it would happen. Really, probably should have gotten it out sooner. Now that observer is half dead because of a cannon, but he does see the Dark Shrine, and that means that Formica's cheese number 2 has been spotted, and that's bad because cheese doesn't work when it's spotted. However, This ninja expand has not been spotted, and